We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
What we about to do? Finna get loose. Y'all hear that?
Yes.
We finna get loose, y'all. It's your girl, EMissyK. And yes, the ladies of EMissyK's Loose Lip Show are back. How y'all doing, ladies?
Great.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we like to thank the house of LA Talk Live. Woo woo!
All right.
Yeah. For inviting us to their home Richard Carr. We love you. E-Core. What's up, y'all? So we're back. We're on a new network, and we have an all new format.
Yes.
So, well, not all new, not totally new, but it's a little more than what we were doing before. So we started out in radio for a year, and then we did podcasts. So now we're doing all of it. It's called Elevation. It's called Elevation. Elevation. Let's elevate.
All the way up?
All the way up. So let me introduce my crew. To my right, we got my girl.
Haley B.
My daughter.
Oh.
Lord Jesus. My girl.
Lala.
The sexy. And my mommy.
Good evening, Lady D's.
That Lady D's.
Right.
That means she's about to start acting up, y'all. So y'all got three generations
Be nice.
of a hot mess that y'all about to hear every Thursday night at 8 p.m. So
And an adopted child.
I adopt a child.
Yes, you are.
You know,
Welcome.
my adopted child.
It is officially the dark side.
Oh goodness, it's like the Rainbow Coalition in here.
Right.
Anyway, so let's get this show started. We have a special guest that's gonna call in today. He was gonna come in, but we had a schedule conflict. So we have none other than the real and the original Freeway. What's
Rick
calling me
Ross.
already? Freeway Rick Ross. I'm like, you calling me already?
Yes.
Yeah, Freeway Rick Ross. Drug kingpin. Well, former. Is he still a former?
I don't know. But he's handsome.
He's still former.
He's still former.
Yes.
Is this my generation? Because I have no idea.
It is not your generation, but you're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today. Author, motivational speaker. He'll be calling in very shortly. But while we wait for Mr. Freeway Ricky Ross, we have Miss Lala Young.
Hey, we are
My
back.
baby.
Oh my God, we back. Aren't y'all excited?
Yes.
I miss you guys.
You can lose
Yes.
I'm actually a part of
excited,
something
right.
right now.
You've been part of something.
Don't get fired.
background.
You a part of something right now.
So soon?
So soon.
It's a
5
good
seconds
thing.
of fame.
Oh no, it'll be longer
It
than
was
that.
so nice.
Longer than that, definitely. Okay,
So, Lala,
Yes.
what's on everyone's lips?
everyone's lips. The couple or the married couple in Riverside, or I believe Marietta, who had those 13 children that they had handcuffed to the beds. They were only feeding them once a day.
Oh, wow.
And they were taking a shower once a year.
A year?
Once a year.
That's nasty.
Okay.
Can you imagine the smell coming from that house? I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was.
They did say it was foul smelling.
It
I think
was
that's
because they-
underrated.
Well, if you got that many people in the house and they only bathing once a year, I guess so.
But
They
they
just
were
trying
not
to keep
even.
down the water bill.
I don't know what it was. They weren't even able to
Nasty.
use the restroom for months. So that's probably what that smell was, because they wasn't able to use the restroom for like a couple of months. And they aged from like 2 to 29.
So they had adults.
They had adults.
How do you have
handcuffed.
adults in captivity?
Man, if it's starting from the beginning, if that's the way of life for them, they didn't think anything different from it. Because it
Wow.
started 17 years ago when they were in Texas.
Okay.
And then they moved to
17 years. That
Yes.
answers my question.
It does.
And it happened, and he brought it to California, and he still, was abusing them and everything until the 17-year-old, she got a hold of a cell phone and then called 911 because she knew the shit was wrong. Excuse my French, kind of class.
No.
Oh, yeah, they knew it was wrong.
Yes, the fuck you can.
There we go.
Wow.
There we go. There we go.
No.
Help us today.
In moderation, in moderation.
And, okay, we'll take it a little bit at a time, but yeah.
Now you, on the other hand, don't get
say
cut.
not.
Equal opportunity.
First I'm finding
Yeah,
out
right.
because- Is it because I'm young?
No, don't. No. It's
Excuse me?
disrespectful.
I only have like 5 more months left.
No.
No, she didn't.
No.
Yeah, I did.
It's
5
disrespectful.
more months.
It's disrespectful.
She's like, I'm going countdown before I can say shit in front of my grandma.
Right.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
It was a joke.
No. She was like,
God,
get ready.
I felt the belt swing from over here.
I almost choked.
Better than getting
Right.
choked.
Man, and to keep it
Anyway.
going, since we have Freeway Rick Ross,
Mm-hmm.
not in the building but on the phone today, I thought it was even appropriate to tell you guys about a county sheriff deputy who got arrested. I believe it was Tuesday.
saw that.
Because I don't know if that much. It just happened. So I'm going to read
I
exactly
missed
what it
that.
was saying.
Go
The
ahead.
Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has been charged with operating a large-scale drug trafficking scheme in which, wait a minute, in which he boasted that he hired other law enforcement officers to provide security to dealers and could assault people for his clients.
That's cold. He didn't even go down by himself. He just drug everybody with him.
Everybody.
They've been doing this for
See,
so
for
long. They just taking it to another level.
You gotta
this
do
is
dirt on your eyes.
And a lot of
The
people
system
actually know.
is
It's
rigged for
crazy.
real.
You gotta do dirt all by yourself. They gonna take you down in every opportunity.
Everybody. Oh yes.
That's messed up.
But he on Facebook putting up what is that? Some what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea. Kitty cat got your tongue. I'm not gonna.
Well, he-
Okay, I'll be good for the moment.
He was just basically posting on Facebook as if
Mhm.
nothing was happening. He was just such a good guy and he wasn't doing anything wrong. But yes, he was doing a lot wrong. A lot
Wow.
of it. So moving on, we'll get on with that, and when we talk to Freeway Rick Ross and see what
You want to see his
he has
opinion?
to
How you
say
feel about that?
It's still going on. You
Let's see who
know?
was on his payroll.
They still on there.
Let's. Can we get some of Freeway Ricky's secrets? Can we get some secrets up in him?
think
I mean, it
not.
was so many years ago. It was the 80s. It was the 80s.
Oh yeah, he
Those
was
people
doing
probably
big
not,
deals.
they're not even living no more. You can tell
Whatever.
us.
Man,
I
sound right a
doubt that very
book.
seriously.
He can whisper. He can meet us somewhere. Give us
Right.
some looks.
I guess we
He
got to
was
get the
doing big
book.
things. Yeah, buy that book. We got to get the book. Okay, we're going to transition to something else. This is about saving money, investing. If you guys have not invested before, don't know how,
Mhm.
they have 10 apps for beginners.
Okay.
You know of one, which is
Robinhood.
Robinhood.
I use Robinhood.
And
I
then-
use Robinhood.
I use Robinhood too, and I also use Acorn. And what they
Mhm.
do is use your spare change.
Right.
So, say for instance, if you use $7.50, they take the 50 cents and then invest it for you.
Oh,
And they
okay.
split it like 20% of it is stocks and 80% is bonds, but they put it in a way that you can.
So
see
where
what
does
you're
the spare
doing.
change come from?
Your debit card or your credit card. So if you
Mhm.
spend money at McDonald's, your
Okay.
gas station, or whatever, they take that spare change and invest it for you, and you're able
Okay.
to check it out and see
Actually
what's
pretty cool.
going on. I've been learning a lot. My buddy over here has been helping me too. So
MVIN,
I'm always up in his
our
inbox.
media director.
But it's pretty cool. I have a couple of people who signed up, and the thing is, if you get 10 people to sign up,
Mhm.
I
it's
signed up.
$1,000. It's $1,000 you
If
get
you
to
get 10
help
people?
You.
So
Yes.
So it was
So
Acorn.
it's Acorn. So if you sign up under me or your granny, you'll get $5. She get $5.
This is baby prophetess over here. That's
Well, my
Miss
thing, you
Prophetess.
need
That's
to.
baby prophetess.
Yes.
In my
Invest
ears,
in
all I
something.
hear
That's
is
right, baby.
cha-ching,
Profit, honey.
Cha-ching.
Profit.
Exactly. Talk to
We
me. Talk to me.
we did a stock project for her econ class.
By the way,
Oh,
we
my
got
goodness.
100 of 100 on that.
Ah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I would not have done it at all without my mother's help.
Crazy. But yeah, definitely. If you don't know, I mean, you can. I'm gonna actually post all of the apps on our page, which is EMissyK Loose Lip Show, where you can have more information. If you want to inbox me and see if I know a little bit more, we can educate each other and help each other out. Definitely go on the page. It's EMissyK Loose Lip Show on Facebook. All of this information will be posted.
Yes.
Definitely.
Follow, like, share.
Yes.
Tell your mama, tell a friend.
Exactly. We need to. Everybody else is profiting off
I'm gonna
of
tell my
it.
classmates.
That's right.
$1,000 for everyone.
10 people. All you need is 10 people. 10 people.
She gonna sound like a walking pyramid. Let's go.
Let's go. It's not no pyramid.
just saying.
We're gonna do it.
I'm just saying.
Imagine my entire class. Every
Yes.
10th person, I get $1,000. It's
Yes.
like 500 kids in my class.
Hey, here we go.
That's my
Hey,
baby.
How you gotta think about it. Let's go.
So Lala, you posted a question. Do men get tired of leading?
Yes.
I saw that.
No, they don't.
That sounds personal.
Really?
You better be mindful, people. Watch out.
It's a sub.
No.
Okay.
So
A
do you
sub. What's a sub?
Oh, a sub is like when you post something on social media or say something over the media and you intend it for somebody under the radar. But
Uh-huh.
so they know it's for them, but you're not going to say it's for them because they know it's for them.
Subliminal.
Okay.
You're talking about subliminal.
Yeah, we're subliminal.
It's a sub.
Yes,
No,
that's
no,
a
no.
sub.
That's
We
not
call them
subliminal.
subliminal messages, and
Yeah.
they just call them
Yeah.
subs.
I
It's
don't
a
do
sub.
subliminals. I don't do subliminals.
It's
at
just
all.
a sub.
It's a sub.
I know subliminals.
I go straight for the juggler.
Yeah, just say this is what it is. Look.
What do you think, Lady D?
I don't want you to miss it.
Hmm.
What? Do I think men get tired of leading?
Mhm.
Probably.
Mhm.
Occasionally. I mean,
Hmm.
I think there are some men who would like for their woman to be a little more aggressive at times.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I know I've ran into men. It's like, make a decision.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I don't want to make the decisions all the time. Make a decision.
I don't know if I want
pick
a
a place.
burger or fries. I don't know. Wings, tacos sound good too. I'm joking.
What'd you say? Put them in a jar.
Oh yeah, the jar.
Tell
So
me
you-
about the jar, baby.
So you get a measuring cup
Mm-hmm.
and you put different. Okay, so I do food. You put different foods on strips of paper
Okay.
and you put it in a jar. You shake it up. Whatever you pull first is your first option. You cannot pull again. That's it. That's all. You gotta roll with
See,
it.
then
That's
nobody
fine.
has to lead.
That's fun.
Exactly.
That's fun. I
the
like to put
jar.
I
other stuff
enjoy
in
the man
jar,
leading.
though.
I mean, I take the initiative and
Right.
I, make suggestions
Uh-huh.
and stuff, or create dates and stuff like that. But I want a man that can lead, that can say, babe, let's do such and such and such, or let's go. I don't want to always be to say, can we do this? Or can we do that? I don't want to do that.
Well,
wanna do that.
then men that do it all the time, they're considered controlling.
Hmm.
So
Well,
we don't
it's-
want that either.
Well, it's about how they do it.
Okay.
I don't think it's so much as them controlling. It's about their approach.
Okay.
That's what spoils
Yeah.
it.
I think sometimes it gets to their head though, and they take it over, and they do start controlling because they're so used to having that lead.
But that's a man that's not used to anything.
That's also true.
All right, ladies. Thank you all. Thank you, Miss Lala Young,
Yes, yes.
for what's on everyone's lips with our news, gossip, and stories for the day. So we're gonna take a small break with a little music. Our engineer. We'll be right back.
It's heavy on my mind. The love we made. See, I've been struggling with this a long time, day after day. The fact that I love you, but sometimes I just wanna be through with you. Baby, you're the sun that chases all the rain away. And baby, you're the gray clouds that darken a perfect day. What I would do to make this thing go smooth. What I would do to make this thing go smooth.
All right. Welcome back to the
Yes.
Ladies of Loose Lips. That was my girl Lena with Smooth, Lena Loy. the beautiful and sexy. I love her.
She's
Y'all
such a
make sure y'all go
sweetheart.
download that song, Lena Loy, Smooth. So we have not yet. So all right, they cut my girl song and we not even ready. I was enjoying it. I was getting my groove on. There we go.
There we go.
Go cut Lena for Ricky. All right, all right. Hey, Ricky.
Ricky Poo Poo.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Pretty Ricky.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Man, I'm cool. Hate I wasn't able to be in the station tonight.
So are we.
We was looking forward to it.
Yes.
I was too.
So how
I
are
plan on turning up.
you gonna turn up? You can still turn up.
Right.
How about that? So
We can still turn up.
Sound
yes,
like
we
he-
can.
Sounds like he's driving.
Yes, it does.
Are you
I am
driving or
driving.
being driven?
I'm driving. Late to my meeting anyway.
Oh man. So we have on the phone the real Freeway Rick. Freeway Rick Ross.
What up, y'all?
Everything.
What up, y'all? The author of The Crack in the System.
The crack
Freeway
in the
Rick
what's up,
Ross
y'all?
done
It
told
should get,
y'all
that
better
wasn't
go
me.
check them out.
Yeah, check them out. Y'all get that book. So okay, first of all, welcome. And Rick is a you are a former drug mogul, right?
Businessman that sold drugs.
Right.
Entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and he's gonna give us a little motivation today and tell us about this book that he has out. So what's going on, Rick?
Yes. I wrote that book while I was in prison, and I had a life sentence without the possibility of parole. They told me I was never getting out, and I was trying to figure out a way that I could give back to my people, and the book came to mind. Say, why not write a book and give them all the principles and all the techniques?
That's what's up.
And that's what happened.
That's what's up. That's what it's all about. You know, it's about giving back to the community in any shape, form, or fashion. You just, like I say, you play to your strengths.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you
No
play
doubt,
and
no
you play
doubt.
to yours. So how's the book sales going so far?
Well, you know, we independent, we self-published, so, you know, whenever you buy the book, you supporting black business, and I'm with the black business, you know what I'm saying, all the way. So it's doing pretty well, though. I'm at about 35,000, maybe
All right.
36,000 books.
Well, hopefully
right
we can help
now.
you push that a little bit more.
Right.
Networking.
Out the trunk, and I know with y'all help, we gonna do even better.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
That's what we do. I
Absolutely.
thought you knew. So what's going on now in your surroundings? I know you're doing some speaking engagements. We just saw you out recently pushing the book sales. So what do you have coming up next?
You know, we getting ready to have a big drive for the social equity program for recreational marijuana in Los Angeles.
Okay.
We need 280 more people who want to get licensing.
Oh,
Oh,
you have two hands going up, Lady
I'm
D's
ready.
and
You just don't
Lala.
want to put yours up in
I'm
front of your
ready.
daughter.
Absolutely not.
I'm ready.
And if I wasn't here, you put your hand
Yes,
up?
ma'am.
I'm ready. You
Let's
got
be
two
We're
honest.
gonna
over
be
here.
having a meeting on the 27th. I don't have the address with me right now. It's gonna be at the train station, Watch train station
Okay.
from 2 in the afternoon to 5, and we're gonna be laying all the stuff out of what you need and what it's gonna take to get going.
Okay. So get your marijuana licensing going.
Mm.
That's nice.
Yes.
Who's working
And
with
it's-
who's working on it with you?
They're doing some stuff that's unbelievable right now. They're gonna have rich people invest with people from the neighborhood,
Nice.
That's nice.
so that you don't have to have any money. All you have to do is be black and from South Central LA.
You should see these
What
antennas
day-
going up in
wait,
this room.
What day was that again? Can you tell me what day that
Honey
was?
It was the 27th
Okay.
from 2 to 5 at the Watts train station.
Okay. The 20.
Yeah, we just send you the flyer too. like I said, I can't wait to come in the station so we can
Oh,
really
definitely.
go into it
Yes.
in full detail and just let everybody know. You know, because right now not enough black people are signing up, and that's kind of what happened when they first did it in 2007, and that's why the business is controlled by whites right now. And this they expecting this year that recreational marijuana is going to make $58 billion.
Wow.
Definitely.
I can believe that.
I don't know. I know that a lot of black people are apprehensive because even today, a lot of the marijuana dispensaries now they get raided all the time. You know, so at some point you get frustrated.
Those are the
with
ones
that.
without licenses.
Well, they're trying to find the ones without the license, and that's why
those
they're
are the ones that's illegal.
But yeah.
That's-
But what about the
why you gotta
legal?
get your
What about the
license.
legal businessmen? You know, it becomes
That's
a
why
little
you got to
frustrating.
get your license and be legal.
Right.
Right.
We'll be there on the
Once you
27th.
get your license and you're legal, you'll be okay.
Okay.
That
So it's
sounds promising to
important
me.
for everybody to get their license.
So Haley, you want to invest in marijuana?
You don't even have to listen. You don't have to invest.
Listen.
No, she's playing with her daughter.
Listen.
I'm messing with Haley B.
A third of high school students smoke marijuana every single day.
That's illegal. Don't say
It's
that again.
very
on mic.
illegal. it's a fact.
But
though.
yes, it is.
It is a fact.
Yes.
Now listen. Do I have to be 18?
She's so funny.
I promise.
She want to know how old you have to be to get
I
your
will
license.
recreationally use it, but I will
Recreationally.
surely make the money off of it. I gotta go to college.
That's my girl.
I can't with her.
I can't keep balling on the budget now.
Man.
Not everything can be free 99.
Only Haley. Only Haley. All right, Rick. So did you want to tell the people how they can find you or anything? Because I know you got a lot of stuff coming up, so we want to make sure that you, we keep you relevant and keep these books.
Oh, you can find me.
climbing.
You can find me on social media at Freeway Ricky on Instagram and Twitter, and Freeway Rick Ross on Facebook.
Awesome.
Okay. So when you're ready to come in, just reach out to our executive producer again, Kevin Nelson, and I'm sure he'll
I can't wait
get
to
you
come
scheduled.
in. I'm
You gotta
dying to
come
get in
in. Because you know what? See, we interviewed like this, but you're not even in on these topics. Lala posted a topic today that said, do men get tired of leading? What do you think?
Do men get tired of what?
Leading.
No, I don't think so. But, you know, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to let the women lead, though, just to make them happy.
Yeah. See, that's my man right there. See, that's right.
All right. That's
right.
fair enough.
I like that.
That's fair enough. All right, Ricky.
All right. Well, I got to step into this meeting, and we're going to set this up. So I know we're going to have some fun when I come in the station.
Oh, definitely. And that was some good food right there, giving us
Sure,
information for the
definitely.
27th. So we appreciate you
Yes.
calling in, and we can't wait to have you in the studio, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. That was Freeway Rick Ross, the original, the real man.
I like
The
that little
real
nugget.
one. Not the you know.
Freeway makes sense now. I finally get it.
You-
finally get it.
Do you know why? Oh, did you read it? On why
Yeah, I
he called
read
it
it.
Freeway?
I was
Okay.
totally confused. I was like, Freeway Ricky.
Right.
I was expecting like a hello type of and it didn't happen. It was all
No.
high and I'm like,
Yeah, he
that
made
don't
a
sound like Ricky.
lot of money.
Right. So you guys can call in and weigh in on any of our topics. Haley B, what's that phone number to call?
323-473-3100.
All right.
With 2 zeros. Not the 3, but the 2 zeros. So 323
So silly.
473-3100.
Zero.
All right. So we're going to go into another break, and then we're going to come back with the lovely Lady D's.
Bouncing around, bouncing. Hey, you keep asking me where I'm from. Hey, about the borders and did I run? compliments I found right
You
in
know
their
there are many
couches.
choices
Bounce them around, bounce them around.
Host of LA Talk Live.
Shout out to
Thank
them
you for
people.
choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, EMissyK.
And your girl, Haley B, inviting you to join us every Thursday night at 8 p.m. PST.
Check out the EMissyK's Loose Lip Show with my co-hosts, Lady D's and Lala Young, for some sexy topics like sex, dating, celebrity gossip, and sports.
So don't forget to tune into EMissyK's Loose Lip Show Thursday nights at 8 p.m. PST.
Exclusively on latalklive.com and the America Talk Live Broadcast Network.
You can also catch us on Ustream and on demand anytime on our America Talk Live channel, YouTube channel, EMissyK's Loose Lip Show.
Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
I just can't get through to you.
All right, y'all. We in the studio, we grooving, and we happy. We just had our first interview
Yes.
with the real Rick Ross.
2018 is real.
Yes,
We starting out real
we
good.
doing this thing. Y'all better stand back and watch me work. Hey,
Hey.
who's Doc? What'd you say about my mama?
I said it wasn't real.
You know what?
It was real, but it wasn't real. It wasn't who we all expected.
It was no, it's not who you expected.
Right.
See,
Okay,
okay. Remember, you said earlier, you was like, "Is that my generation or your generation?"
That's your.
He is our
Our
generation, Rick Ross. You have
know
the
Rick
imposter.
Ross.
No, I'm just kidding. I take that back. I was just playing. I promise I was just playing.
Wait, are you sure?
Yes.
No, has my teen life been a lie?
Yes.
Is Rick Ross really not the real Rick Ross?
He's not
Right.
the original.
Definitely not the original.
Let's say that. He's not the original. You just had a conversation with the original.
Right.
Really?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He sued him a couple of times, but he was able to.
Yes, yes. That's right. So anyway, we're back to the EMissyK's Loose Lip Show. Make sure you check us out every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on LA Talk Live. And y'all just heard it, America Broadcast Network.
Nice.
And we're back with Miss Lady D.
Who's that?
My mommy. And Kissable Nights.
right.
Now, let me tell you about some Kissable Nights. So y'all may think we talk about nights with the N, but no, we talk about with the K because not all nights are kissable. So, Lady D's, give us some dating advice.
You know, sometimes we go on first dates, and sometimes they can be pretty horrific.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't take my glasses
Have
off
you ever
for
been on
this,
a you gotta take your glasses off. Have you ever been on a real bad date?
Oh,
The
yeah.
First date?
Oh, yes.
Did
Oh,
you-
yes. It's called online dating. You're bound to have them. It just is what it is.
I can't say that I've had that like that.
Oh, I got two. You want to pick one? Go. Look, you want this one or you want this one?
The one on the right. The one on the right.
Pick two, my lord.
Stupid.
Number two. Do you want it now? Or you want to go into your
wait.
segment?
I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay, so listen. So, going on a first date, you're already nervous and
Mhm.
don't know how it's going to go, what to say, or whatever. If you're going to run for the hills before you even get started,
Mhm.
right? Okay, so on this first date,
Uh-oh.
the guy says, when I said I went to, first he said he met this pretty girl and she had a pretty good job. And was asking him a bunch of questions about his job. And so when she assumed that he had this super education, right?
Mhm.
And he was super educated. And when he told her that he worked for he went to a technical school.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
I'm with the trade tech.
Right.
Things got real strange, right? And so she actually made a face and covered up her face like, oh my God,
Mhm.
what have I done? Right.
Uh-huh.
So while she's talking to him, while he's talking to her, she starts texting. You know how these young people
Mhm.
do.
Wow.
And
Yes.
she's like, oh my God, he he only went to technical school.
That's messed up.
I'm
Our
appalled.
code, our code is 2319.
What is that?
It's like, get me out of here now. Oh, I have to tell you my story. Okay, keep going.
So anyway, she kept texting and he's just looking at her, right? And she's, telling her friends, what a bad date this was. So she pressed a few buttons and on the phone and presumably sending the text message to her total BFF, right?
Uh-huh.
She put the phone away, looked at him, and after taking a deep breath said, well, that's okay. Not everybody is capable of going to college.
Wow.
So she put a fake smile followed by an awkward laugh and stared down awkwardly. He said, I couldn't believe what she was doing. He said she was actually doing that in my face as if he couldn't see.
That's crazy.
So after staring at each other for a while, for 2 seconds, she finally broke the silence by saying, wow, okay. So yeah, I guess it is about time to get out of here. He stood up, took the trash to the can. He goes at a fast food place, right? Took the food to the trash, and walked out. And she's standing there at the street looking. He says, you lose your car? She said, I caught the bus.
Oh,
hold up.
You have the audacity.
the audacity.
I caught the bus here.
How you gonna try to be bad and bougie?
She thought he was gonna take her home.
You gonna try to be bad and bougie, and you on the bus yourself.
On the bus.
Girl, get it together.
Have the audacity.
So
I'm
anyway,
appalled.
so anyway, when after she says that, he starts texting, acting like he's texting, and he basically told us that, oh wow, that's too bad. And so she said, you're not gonna take me home?
No.
No.
The bus stop is over there.
That's where you were headed to, right?
The 93 that goes that way or the 92 that goes the opposite direction?
It's like these women. It's like, how do you go into a relationship, into a situation, assuming so much,
Right.
And because you find out the guy's not what you thought he was, and you insult him by acting like he is beneath you because he does not have the same education. There's some people without education that are smarter than those who went to school.
That's story number 2.
No.
Hey.
That's story number 2.
I think I know that story.
You do know that story.
But to go on to a technical school don't mean that you're not educated.
I had to tell
There's some very smart people go to technical
She
school.
gonna tell me I have 2 degrees, you have none. I said, how about this? Let's play Big Bang Take Little Bang. Right? Because I can guarantee you, even with your 2 degrees, my bank account look way better than yours.
But there are people who have graduated with degrees and they're still working at places like these
Absolutely.
hamburger places and coffee places and stuff. So be careful who you put down.
Absolutely.
Just because you don't have a formal education doesn't mean that you're not smart enough to hold down a good job.
Precisely.
Did
some of
Kanye
them are
West
better
drop
off.
out of college?
Probably.
You
He stopped by too.
Kanye West drop out of college?
Some people don't test
Yeah,
well.
go
Some people don't
figure.
read well. They don't want to go to school, but they're very
they're very smart. They're very
Exactly.
spongy. They
Right.
take up pick up stuff very quickly.
exactly
So you got to be careful who you go putting down.
exactly.
Shallow out.
Right?
Shallow out.
Yeah,
That's
that would be
crazy.
one of those horror dates for me. I like, you know what? No, you can't act like you better than me and
Right.
you lesser than.
And then think I'm gonna take you home. No.
That's
I wish I
crazy.
would walk.
Man.
I like the way he started texting. He's like,
Mhm.
oh.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. She actually caught the bus here.
Wow.
I told this one kid at school, I said LPA. He said, what that mean? I said feet.
You know what? I can't with her. I'm not doing her. I'm a
You didn't like him because he was walking?
No, because he said something to me, but I said LPA, and then I said, well, I'm going to tell you what he said to me.
Oh,
I'm not going to say
Yeah,
it.
please don't. I don't want to get
I
mad.
will not.
I don't want to get mad.
But I said LPA, and he said, what that mean? I said walk.
That means walk away.
quickly.
Go on about your business.
Quickly.
Kick rocks. You know what you used to say?
Kick rocks. Go on about your business. Shoot now. You should have hit him with one of those.
Oh,
All right,
my
Lady
goodness.
D's. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Dates of horror.
Dates of horror.
Ooh.
Horror.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna tell y'all about my
Listen.
my hell dates. I'm telling you. At one point, the other date, this one over here, I was like, I'm on punked, right? Where the cameras? Where the cameras? I'm on punked. He was like,
That's
can you
crazy.
take me to get something to eat? I was like, I sure can. And I left him at the hamburger stand. 2 fingers in the
Really?
biscuit.
Oh my goodness.
And y'all talk about me.
He didn't even have a car?
No, and that's part of the date part.
That's
part of the
crazy.
problem.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna tell y'all about it one day. But today ain't that
You
day.
can't play big O when little O got
You
you.
sure
I'm
can't.
just
You
saying.
can't.
Somebody
can't.
pretending like they ain't had no money to pay
Like
for the
some-
bill. I said,
Right.
well, somebody about to wash some dishes because I ain't pulling nothing out.
Not a
I'm
dime.
sitting there like, okay, you gonna figure it out. You better use that card. You put $2 on this one, get your little checking account on that one. You gonna make something happen.
I'm ready to pay for my own food, and
Please,
you
I
on
ain't
your
paying for
own.
nothing. Do what you gotta do.
That's
Hey, the
what's gonna
dishes
happen.
ain't no joke, man.
Man,
You have to
ain't
wash
doing
dishes
no-
before? You be dining and ditching? You know what?
Wait a minute, that's
We're
another
gonna take a
segment.
break.
That's another segment.
We're gonna take a song break so I can beat my child. And we'll be right back.
She said them dishes ain't no joke.
Everyone's happy. Finally, it's the weekend. All the hard work's behind me. Yeah. And I just invited all my friends. I'm about to throw something on the grill, yeah. And get together and play some cards, yeah. A couple of drinks, something to smoke and do our thing, yeah. No one's got hating in their hearts. Whoa, a backyard party. A backyard party. We'll just have a backyard party. Yeah. We'll just have a backyard party. Whoa. Oh, I thank God it's summer. Not a summer. 'Cause it feels so good to be outside. Yeah. And the music sounds like heaven. Yeah. Made me wanna grab a towel and clean my ride. Oh, first I'ma throw something on the grill, yeah. And then mingle with the girls. And I wish that they could feel this celebration. I wish all around the world. Hey, hey, it's a backyard party. Oh, a backyard party. We're just having a backyard party. Yeah, we're just having a backyard party. And even if it looks like rain, oh, if it looks like rain, then joy's gonna chase the rain away. Rain, rain, go away. 'Cause we're gonna take some shots. We'll take some shots, yeah. And just hope for a brighter day. Oh, I just hope for a brighter day. I feel like, yeah. I feel like, whoa. I feel like, yeah. I feel like, whoa. All we're doing is having a backyard party. Yeah, a backyard party. We're just having a backyard party. Everyone's in the pool. A backyard party. All fun and no rules. A backyard party. The music is loud and the atmosphere's cool. A backyard party. Everybody says, you know how we do. A backyard party. We got plenty drinks, potato chips, and barbecue. Hey, backyard party. The sun is shining and the sky's so blue.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
It's days like this, I can't help but think of you. Makes me wanna sing. Sitting here in my room, wondering what you're doing. I started humming up a tune. It sounded so sweet, like you thought about the good, the bad, the times we laughed when we were sad. I think about your mom and dad and your family, but no matter how far, you'll be in my heart. And wherever you are, you should
always know you do it right, and that's what makes you so special to me.
I'm multitasking. Y'all gotta excuse me. I was
You're doing too much.
I was doing
You're
stuff.
doing too much.
Cause people, y'all not gonna have me wasting my time on the air. I'm just saying. I'm on here to work, and y'all not even paying attention. Y'all better work. I'm sorry. Hi, you're on the EMissyK's Little Slip Show. Who am I talking to, and where you calling from?
Hello, EMissy. This is Rory Darvell from Los Angeles.
Hi, Rory. How are you?
So, I'm good. So, being that I'm on the phone, I can't see you now, so I don't know what the topic is or what's going on. So,
well, you want to know? Okay, so the topic of the day is: do men get tired of leading?
I texted you my response on that.
Yeah, but nobody else saw it.
We need to hear you.
She was just reading it.
I thought you maybe shared it. No, I said they get tired of leading just like they get tired of working, but you don't quit your job. You just get some good rest, and then you get up the next day and go back to do what your responsibility as a man.
Oh,
that's
get back to being the leader. Get back to work.
Right. He meant good rest.
Good rest.
That's right.
Only Haley.
Get you some rest and get back at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what your job is as a man.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Your job is to get some rest and get up and get out and do something and continue to lead. That what you're trying to tell me?
Right. Exactly. You don't, like you said, you get tired of working sometimes, but you don't quit your job.
All right. What you think about that,
Go home
Lala?
and get a good night's sleep and then go back to work.
Cool. I have a question. So, as far as men leading, how did you know that as a man that's what you were supposed to do?
Well, you should be taught that by another man.
Yeah.
If it's not your father,
right?
It's somebody that if your father's not around, there's usually, I shouldn't say usually, but because sometimes it takes a long time if you don't have anybody that actually wants to step up and teach somebody to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, it's usually another man
right.
that should, and you find somewhere along the way, you find out that it's your role as a man to be the leader.
Right.
But and naturally, men have an instinct to lead. But I heard one of the ladies say earlier that when they talk about some men don't know how to lead.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to lead, or they feel like they're the leader, or they just have an instinct that I'm supposed to be in charge, but they don't know how to be in charge.
Right. That's
and
true.
So until someone comes along and teaches them, that's why you have a lot of you end up with a lot of men that are physically abusive to women, and a lot of, you talk about education. I heard you guys talking about education. A lot of men don't know how to communicate.
Right.
They don't have the words to communicate and say what they want, so they try to do it they try to be physical. In other words, if you can't get a woman to do with your mouth what you need her to do, and you put your hands on her, then that means you don't know how to handle or deal with a woman.
Right.
That's true. And I don't need you.
Because either you haven't been taught, or something else, or you don't care. A lot just haven't been taught.
Right.
Right.
Or they have seen a man handle a woman the wrong way, and that's all they know, and they follow suit.
Nah, it ain't going down up in this piece.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
So
I'm gonna let you know.
It's a lot of variables. There's a lot of different. It's not an easy thing to do, but fortunately, you learn somewhere. There's usually sometimes if it's not a father figure or not a father, it's a father figure, an uncle, maybe an older brother,
right.
or just a big brother, so to speak,
right.
in terms of like from a boys' club or something of that nature.
Right.
Okay.
All right, Rory. Thank you for calling in, and we appreciate you listening and watching. Now you can now you can hang up the phone and go back to watching.
I got a question.
Oh, Lady D's has a question for you.
Can a woman teach a boy how to be a man?
You sound like a cougar.
Go ahead, Rory. We all listening.
I'm just messing with you.
there is. I will say this.
That's how my oldest sibling got here.
In general,
Uh-huh.
In general, even though nothing is 100.
Okay.
But generally, no.
Okay. Generally, no.
Because generally, no. There's always an exception, to anything. I don't believe anything is just 100%, but generally, no. And it's interesting because my dad and I have this conversation a lot. When you say, well, where do you think a lot of these gang members come from?
Right. That's right. All right, Rory.
Because they don't have fathers in the home.
We got to wrap our show up. So we got to wrap the show up. But I do sincerely appreciate you calling in and giving us your input.
Yes.
No problem.
The ladies of Loose Lips, we're always looking for our male perspective.
All the time.
Always looking for our male perspective. We don't know it all. So thank you.
Call in anytime.
All right. I think he's gone already. Signed off. He's out of here. All right. So we're going to wrap up the show. This is our closing. And I want to say that Loose Lips is a production of EMissyK's Entertainment. And EMissyK's Entertainment is our motto is creating opportunities for expression. And we do artist bookings, that's spoken word artists, neo-soul artists, some hip-hop artists.
Yes.
But we make it happen. We put you on stages all over the city. I know that Vintage, Zia can attest that, when you're with us, we roll with you, and we go hard.
That's right.
Sometimes we'll put up our own money just to make sure that you get the exposure that you need. And so that's why we have the radio show as well, because we have artists that come in and they want to, tell us about what it is that they have going on, or they need somewhere, somebody to listen to their music,
Exactly.
and so, or their spoken word. We're here, and we will continue to be here for the community.
Right.
So with that said, this past Monday, EMissyK's Entertainment did the stage production for the city of Los Angeles and KJLH. And
Thank you.
no, thank you guys. That's the whole point of this statement right here is, I want to publicly thank everybody who was involved. Marvin, MVIN, our videographer, he did video for us out there, and he did some interviews for us. Kevin Nelson, our executive producer, he went over and beyond. There are so many green rooms that don't have food in them. They just have a place for you to sit down and chill. And Kevin made sure you guys had really nice refreshments. And Lady D's helping with the publication, and Lala helping. Ooh, girl, thank you for running that booth for me. Woo! Thank you.
And Jammin' J. Lamont.
Jammin' J. Lamont. Oh,
that's how I got to see it.
He became a photographer.
He sure did.
An impromptu videographer. Haley B, let me show y'all my baby. My baby was a rock star. I think she worked just as hard as I did.
She did. She did a great job interviewing too.
She did.
She sure
I was
did.
proud
Haley
of her.
B.
Yes.
Yeah, she did a very good job doing commentary on the parade and the concert. She took over. She worked out with Gil Martinez of AV Live Entertainment. I'm sorry, AV Entertainment Live. I got you, Gil. I got you. I heard you. I felt the daggers all the way over here.
That's a good hookup.
But live. But I thank everybody. I thank all the artists, who came out. It wasn't perfect. No production is, but we did the best that we could as a production company, and everybody performed. Everybody performed. DJ Lady Jamar and
I love her.
Oh my baby,
I love her.
Jamar. Me
She's
and
so
you
faithful.
must never part.
She's faithful.
With Lady Jamar and said Hollywood of KJLH, they kept the stage going when I had to be somewhere else. And the whole production was seamless to the community.
Right.
And that's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else what anybody has to say about the event. The community saw it as a wonderful event. I got hugs and kisses from people I didn't even want to hug and kiss from me.
Right.
But to God be the glory. We had a good time.
And I didn't get to sing with my group.
You did not. Yeah, Bishop Sanders and Friends performed, and Lady D's is a part of Friends.
I had to work.
And she had to work. She couldn't get away.
Let me tell you, me walking around that parade, meeting all these new people that knew my mom. Hi, Haley. Hi,
Oh,
Haley.
girl, I've
Hi,
experienced
who are
it.
you? What are you doing? All of this new love.
You have to go to Taste of Soul. It takes you 3 hours to get through there.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I love the community, and they love me
They
back.
love you too.
That's right.
And they love me back. That comes from good energy. I see you, Stony Dixon. Watching us. I see you. I see y'all. I see you, Stan. I see y'all, Victor. Hey, that's my cousin. You know, I see y'all live. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I also wanted to talk about our next show.
Nice.
Our next show, we have a scheduled conflict. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, but we're gonna work it out. So we have actor, writer, producer, Ronnie Warren coming in. You know, married.
Still fine.
Married.
So is Tony Grant, but they don't make him any less fine.
Oh my goodness. Down girl. Down girl.
That's who you need to get.
And he will be here.
Oh.
Nice.
Absolutely.
You
And
know what?
I love
we
Tony
have
Grant, baby.
our baby, Too Sweet.
Oh, Too
Yes.
Sweet.
All the way from Las Vegas.
Better bring them lollipops.
Please.
see.
Please.
And she's performing at a pre-Grammy party here in
Yes.
LA.
Oh, nice.
And she's also bringing the headliner and some other guests from there. So we're gonna
It's
be
gonna
cool.
be
We're gonna
cool.
work it out.
Right.
We
got
want
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're able.
We got to.
We do it all the time.
All the
Yeah,
time.
we
Yep,
gotta
you
get
guys
this.
are rock stars. I love you. I love you.
We love you
Yes. I'm
And,
glad we're back.
Am I missing
Man.
anybody?
As far as
To help with the production for MLK Day. Because I don't charge to my head, not to my heart. I'm telling you.
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Who was
Chad.
Who was the dark skin guy with the
Oh
Hollywood
yes,
cap on?
Chad Hunter,
Chad was
not
Don't forget
Ocho.
about Chad.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
that's
thank you.
Chad.
See, that's
Cute
teamwork
Chad.
make the dream work.
So the cute Chad.
I was working with everybody.
What are you trying to say? My bestie Chad ain't cute?
It's a
I
little
work with
strange.
Chad. I work with Marvin. I work with Gil.
Strange. He's a
No,
hoochie.
but
Love
I
you,
love
Chad
I love
Davis,
little Chad, but I like
Bernie
Big Chad.
Sands, that's my bestie. But he is a hoochie.
Burrell.
Burrell Sanders, yes, he helped run the production at the
Nice.
Barbara Morrison Theater.
Don't
Awesome.
forget
Yes.
Jam and J.
Jam
Thank
and
you.
J Lamont. We did thank
That's
Jam
my
and
baby. I
J.
was,
Making
gonna make
sure.
sure he was.
Said him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Victor Orlando, our headliner.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yes.
Latrice Lawrence. DRS is back.
Yes,
What did
that's
you guys
right.
think about about DRS's performance?
I didn't see his performance.
You were gone. That's right.
I didn't see it.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was good though.
Okay,
I thought it was good.
that's fair.
I
All
sat
right.
for that one. I was on my feet for everybody else, but I sat for that one.
Okay. You know
Okay.
what? I have my favorite, and I always pick my favorite, and it's only because of the theatrics and what's being brought to the community.
Right.
And I really, really, really enjoyed Sharice Mills, the pop opera singer.
She
I
was
love-
good.
I loved her entire presentation.
Yeah.
Is that the girl that had the
She was
leotard on?
Yes.
Yes,
good.
and the crown.
I just saw the video.
It was
Yeah.
not what I
Oh,
expected. I
picture.
thought it was gonna be a boring opera, like
Mm-mm.
no, but
she's
she
really good,
came
yes.
on her stage with her crown and her nice little
Oh no, that's not.
She's a cutie pie.
queen dress type,
Yes.
and she slayed the show.
She did.
She
Wow,
slayed.
really?
She
She
slayed.
did. She really
Yes, she
slayed
did.
it.
Godmother of Funk, Troy Man flew all the way in from Atlanta and did
Oh.
his thing. We
Yes.
had a fire lineup. Don't
Nice.
sleep. We
It
had
was.
Sloan Bone
Mm.
from
Oh,
Mo
yeah, he was
Thugs.
dope. Yes. He was
Yes,
dope,
yes. I know I'm missing people.
Vintage
Who?
Zia.
I saw vintage.
Oh, No Face Shadowman.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no
Yes,
face.
he came with some more
No
funk.
face.
I will never understand the
Y'all gotta
mystery
help
behind
me.
that man.
I like him.
I will never understand his mystery.
No,
I
You
just
see
no
him and
face.
not
World
his
Class
face.
Wrecking Crew. Oh my God. Zia.
I said Zia.
Zia.
You don't listen to me.
No, I'm making a point. Zia
Oh, okay.
did her thing with the World Class Wrecking Crew.
Nice.
Yes, I don't think that Miss Chalet would be upset that, that
Right.
they had Zia instead of Miss Chalet. She
Right.
did a really good job.
Good for
I'm very
her.
proud of her. Absolutely.
Zia.
Mhm.
That was
Nice.
the business. I mean, it was a great show from beginning to end. I didn't get a chance to see everybody. I literally have to like
Right.
introduce you and run off the stage to go do other stuff. But it was great.
Yeah,
It was
it's good
great.
to see
Eva
the growth,
Jackson.
too.
Eva Jackson came on before we did. She did the gospel hour.
Mhm.
I'm good. I'm good.
It was
I'm
real
happy.
nice.
Y'all happy?
I was happy.
Y'all ready to do it again next year for the
Oh,
4th year in a row?
Fourth year.
Can I get a couple monsters first? Because I had no energy.
Oh, my.
All right, we're gonna sign out now. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to the
Yes.
EMissyK's Loose Lip Show. We're back.
Yes.
We are back.
Yep.
Stop
We're
playing.
back. Check us out every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here. This is my boy Howard Hewitt. He gonna take it out for us.
Yes.
Amen.
It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I'd like to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the skies. Only he can save my life, and only he can hear my cry. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. I sing it all day. This song is my prayer. I give to only you. I know it can compare to the gift from you. Gave me your love. You gave me your son. Ooh. Yes, you did. Ooh. I know there's some who don't believe. Sometimes it's very hard to see. Live this whole life every day. Some things don't go your way. But to be without is not his will. There's cattle on 1,000 hills, and you're all yours to claim. Just claim him in his holy name. See, you don't have to beg or crawl. He can see you standing proud and tall. He'll give his everlasting love. Just come to him as you are. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. Oh, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer. I give to only you. I know it can compare to the gift from you. Oh, you gave me your love. You gave me your son. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. Oh, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer. I give to only you. I know it can compare to the gift from you. You gave me your love.
Thank you for tuning into LA Talk Live and the Talk Live Broadcast Network, original reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk. Stay tuned.